We are Team Connect 4, and my name is Brittany. Our project centers on connectivity, so we are proposing Connectivity Park, which integrates people with nature through storytelling of historical events that directly influenced the ecology of Eagles Island. We are focusing on the opportunities of embracing the site history, restoring existing habitats, and promoting access by programming areas for education, conservation, and recreation to make Eagles Island home to a world-class park. Key nodes for the Connectivity Park Master Plan include an education center where visitors can learn about the island's history and the way the landscape and ecology have changed over time. A kayak hub where park patrons can rent kayaks to traverse the 3.5-mile paddle trail and have up-close encounters with diverse types of wildlife. Various types of campsite structures for land and water inspired by Gullah Geechee basket weaving patterns, highlighting its unique and lively landscapes. While I focus on access and the way different landscapes define experiences and provide affordances. By offering so much revenue-generating programming, Connectivity Park will be a world-class nature park that funds its own conservation efforts and serves as connective tissue to the 4 surrounding communities: Belleville, Leland, Navassa, and Wilmington.
The Education Center is located on the high ground on the east coast of Eagles Island. It connects to the battleship through the Greenway and extends the interest of visitors to the rest of the island. It is divided into 3 structures built in phases: water, woods, and sky. The first phase, woods, is a conditioned space nestled in the trees on the hill connected to the Greenway. It incorporates a gallery and a learning space focusing on the historical significance of the Gullah people and their contribution to the area. A small classroom will host a variety of functions for the community. An office for staff, camping registration, and restrooms are also located in this area. The second phase, water, extends the program over the Cape Fear River and is accessed by an extending boardwalk. This will be an open-air learning space focusing on naval history. Information stations will be placed along the walkway to extend the learning space along the route of travel. The space offers views north and south down the Cape Fear River. A sloping ramp will bring visitors down to the water where they can explore the water's edge, learning about tidal changes and marshland ecology. It will also serve as kayak parking for visitors arriving to the site by water. The third phase, sky, will be a tower looking over the canopy of the trees. Looking out over the island, it will be an opportunity for visitors to learn about and witness the ecological and bird life of the island. Nesting boxes will be secured along the facade to give visitors a close look at the birds in their natural habitat. The center will serve as a hub for the park and not only increase its attraction to the area, but its appreciation for and engagement with its rich history and ecology.
For our plan, we're proposing a kayak hub to promote recreation and exploration of Eagles Island. As the park will be experienced through its Greenway boardwalk and waterways, we want to offer a facility for visitors to rent and launch kayaks. The location along the Brunswick River and inland along Alligator Creek will break up the path and reinforce the main spine of our Greenway connecting Belleville to Wilmington. Inspired by the emerging forms of the marsh, the structure would extend and anchor into the site. The program of the hub would include restrooms, changing rooms, equipment rental, kayak storage, and an enclosed lounge area. The Greenway would intersect through the hub with the angled supports, creating a covered area along the boardwalk to rest. Secure storage for 60 kayaks would allow park visitors to rent and launch a vessel and explore Eagles Island up close.
Campsites located along both the Blue and Greenway trails will provide a unique walkable and paddleable experience for visitors to understand the ecology of the island firsthand. Provided will be low-impact platform campgrounds to encourage ecological interaction as well as sensible cultural education through varying typologies accommodating different levels of camper experience. The first site is located in the pond area off of Alligator Creek and is walkable from the Greenway Trail. This is the best site for beginner group-style camping. The next site is both walkable and paddleable and located in the historic Rice Canals. The target audience for this space will be intermediate level campers looking to really engage with their surroundings as they paddle around the Eagles Island Blueway. The last campsite will be for the most advanced campers and located on the remote island almost disconnected from our proposed trails, but directly accessible for those traveling along the river. This will help draw in kayakers and adventurers from the Greater Gullah Geechee Corridor Blueway Trail to stop by and experience the beauty of Eagles Island. The formal qualities of the platform tents have become a mechanism for illustrating traditional Gullah Geechee decorative arts and crafts by drawing inspiration from the sacred practice of basket weaving. There's a great lack of acknowledgement given to this culture for its role in the creation of both the environmental conditions of the island and the establishment of the surrounding cities. The structures utilize a formal connection to the fanner basket, which comes from farmers in West Africa. Basket weaving was considered a coming-of-age skill where the ability to create a basket woven so tightly it held water told elders and mentors one was maturing into a skilled member of the community. The tradition was brought over during the time of slavery and used practically for separating rice grains from chaff, but also as an escape back to the homes and roots from which they were taken. Through investigation of materials and construction techniques, these structures can provide not only a vernacular for the Greater Gullah Geechee Blueway Trail, celebrating the beauty of these baskets and their significance in African American history, but also as a way to collaborate with people who still practice basket weaving today and provide opportunities to display how this practice has grown and evolved, connecting campers to the Gullah people of today and those people to their ancestors from whom they learned and inherited these skills. Along the Alligator Creek Paddle Trail sits a 32-acre pond nearly a half-mile wide. This pond presents a unique design opportunity because the south side consists of dredge-made upland, housing a dense population of trees, compared to the low-lying areas that cover most of the island. This upland transitions downward to marshland, then to water, which allows for diverse plantings and a range of visitor experiences. A narrower, more intimate boardwalk slices a section through the upland down to the pond, so hikers can observe how the landscape changes with the island's elevation. The slower-moving pond water affords a family-friendly pedal boat experience or a safer area to learn to kayak. The boardwalk allows for exploration of the pond without getting wet and even features a circular cutout for up-close wildlife viewing. A nearly identical boardwalk cutout in the upland area provides an inverted wildlife experience, where instead of looking down into nature, it feels as though nature is rising up and embracing the visitors. This boardwalk also intersects with the creek and is equipped with crabbing stations, where users can enjoy the sport of crabbing while learning about bycatch reduction devices, which are essential to conserving endangered sturgeon and threatened terrapin species, both of which are common victims of bycatch. Along the north side of the pond, there are shoreside campsites that are only accessible by boat. Just 200 feet north of these, a boardwalk mimics the jagged shoreline, providing access to marshland campsites which will offer a more rugged, naturalistic experience than that of the more heavily programmed pond. Users of the shoreside campsites might be Boy Scout or Girl Scout troops or families, while users of the marshland campsites would likely be young adults who are experienced hikers and campers. Plantings between campsites will provide privacy and wildlife immersion. Connectivity Park will be a multi-community hub for its surrounding cities and the Greater Gullah Geechee Corridor, connecting people to the island's history and ecology. The park will present opportunities for indoor and outdoor education about the island's naval history, Gullah Geechee culture, wildlife, and sea level rise. Recreational opportunities include hiking, kayaking, pedal boating, crabbing, and camping. A range of campsites suitable for beginner to advanced campers will take advantage of the island's diverse landscape. Conservation efforts will be seamlessly integrated through habitat restoration and beautification, supported by low-impact recreation. The remnant rice canals will remain as an important part of history and the island's dynamic ecology. Connectivity Park will establish Eagles Island as a premier ecological and cultural destination.